Durag Diaries, yo, what's good, people? Welcome back to another match preview. You already know what it is. Road to Wembley settings. It's been a long time, but we got the Carabao Cup tomorrow. We're gonna be playing the league leaders. Call them the world leaders right now because they're top of everything. But we had to get in a Liverpool fan, and you already know who I was going to get. It's your boy, Dean from Fam Zone TV. What you saying, my bro?
Bruv, all good, blessed. You know how it goes, bruv. Can't moan. Obviously, a little hiccup in the road against them, the fake Reds. But we're here now, man. We're here. You get me? So let's chop this up, bruv. Let's chop this really.
Definitely a little hiccup in the road. But as we know, against Spurs, things didn't go that way. Things definitely didn't go that way the last time you came down to White Hart Lane. Yeah. It was peak for us. It was peak. And yeah, man, let's talk about it. Tomorrow, you guys obviously coming into this game off the back of a draw. It's not a big result, but you guys know just going into it, you haven't really got any major injuries. Am I right in saying there's no major players missing or no major suspensions, right?
Just Gomez, and that's it. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming it's just Gomez. I think Szoboszlai's ill still. Other than that, I think we kind of healthy. Obviously, Konate's just come back. We'll get into that. Konate's just got back. He doesn't look sharp enough yet, so I would rest him, me personally. But
you might see Kwanzaa thrown in. And to be honest, I think that's one of the things that Slot is we've seen with you guys in this competition is rotation, innit? I think Slot's been very comfortable using some of the youngster players. And I feel like the younger players you do have are experienced already. You got the Connor Bradleys, you got the Kwanzaas, you've even got that mixed race striker, that guy that come in that time and bagged a couple. Yes, you've got.
I haven't seen him though. I want to. No, he's been injured for a little while, but I think he's back now. Like, I want to see Dans. I want to see him. He's like an old school striker, like probably number 9. I want to see him play, bro. I need to see this guy. But
no, he was impressive. I can't lie. When he came in, he looked really good, man. He made his debut and then he was building on from it. And yeah, man, big injuries make you guys miss players. But for us, I mean, let's go through the list of Tottenham players that we're missing. There's no.
You got a whole squad missing, ain't you? You got a whole squad.
No Romero, no Van der Ven, no Udogie, no Papsar, no Maddison.
No Sarr.
Nah, they're both Maddison and Sarr both suspended. Odebert's obviously still out. We've just had Richarlison come back from injury. He's in training for 2 days.
I hate that guy.
And Mike Moore back in training. Richarlison loves a goal against Liverpool. That is one thing. I know Liverpool fans absolutely despise him. Let's talk about it. What do you think you can take away from that first game where you came to us? And what was your biggest takeaway in that game? What you can take into this one? Because obviously 6-3, you guys you broke through our defense like nothing.
No, it is with us. Yeah, I always look at the negatives. Yeah, we should have been out of the game in the first 20 minutes. We should have scored 3 or 4. Yeah. Like, we don't take our chances. Obviously, we score a lot of goals, but we make so much chances. We miss chances as well. We miss a lot of chances. And recently, we've been conceding a lot of goals. That's the thing. That's the worry. We're letting 3 goals against you, bro. Like, it doesn't make no sense to me. The amount of goals we've been letting in, right? We've been letting in minimum 2 a game. Like, so that's somewhere we need to stop. We need to, that's where you can get us right now. The fullbacks ain't looking great. I swear he's frozen. He's frozen. Yeah, he's frozen. Yeah, the fullbacks ain't looking good, man. So Tottenham can get us on the fullbacks, man. Trent and Robertson looking horrible right now, man. So yeah, that's.
Don't you think Connor Bradley's probably going to start in Smithhouse?
Bro, I'm hoping, but you know what? Because we got what's it called? We've got the FA Cup next game. I don't know, you know. He might go strong in this game. You get me? He might go strong this game and go weak in the FA Cup game. So because we ain't playing a league game until what? Nottingham Forest next week. So that's enough
next
rest.
Week.
I think he'll mostly rest Konate and hopefully rest Gravenberch, man.
You think he'll just rest the players that he knows he doesn't want to risk for further injury type of thing? But
I think he'll go strong. Yeah, because we ain't got a league game next, so I can see him going. Plus, it's the semi-finals, bro. That's what people don't understand. This is the semi-finals. But then again, you got your manager. According to your manager, you got to win this game. This is your cup
Aye,
to
that's
win.
the thing. Tottenham need to win this game. This is a must-win game for us. He's in a position where the cup competitions is all we have. I think our season is relying on him winning something and doing exactly what he said when he was talking about I win stuff in my second season. Okay, show me. I need to see that. Please go out there and do it. So
Bold statement.
with this
Bold
competition,
statement.
it's a bold statement to go out there and say that. And he said it in the midst of when we were missing a few players and things started to go bad a little bit early. And he was like, no, I'm doubling down on this. You guys don't know me. We're winning stuff in our second season. So I was like, all right, I like it. I like the confidence, but you need to go out there and show me now. And the evidence that we've got so far going into this game is Spurs aren't ready to go and do that. The squad we've got available tomorrow is not ready to go and beat Liverpool. But ultimately, you've got to go out there in a cup competition and you got to go on vibes. You just got to go on the day.
It's a cup, bro. Anything can happen. And you
just got to have more. I mean, so in these games, these one-off games, obviously it's a semi-final, so it's not a one-off game, but you just need to want it more than the other team in that game.
Exactly, bro.
To try and beat
it's not
them.
a league game.
Like
it's 2 games, bro. If you turn up for 2 games, you're through. You're in the final, bro. You're in the final.
And you literally got to look at it, just look, 45 minutes, then now 45 minutes. And you just got to take it like that. And that's the way you've got to look at the game. Exactly. For me, what I feel like I can take from that first game is, I know Liverpool took the foot off the pedal when we did start to score a few goals, but I did see us break through your lines. And I saw us confidently, Kulusevski drive through the middle of that pitch, become a problem. And Sonny open up that down that left-hand side and find the space in behind of Trent, because as you've highlighted, man, the fullbacks is where you're probably weakest in that back line. And for me, the one where we should be taking advantage is I want to see Mikey Moore play. I know Mikey Moore's a young kid. I know he's just come back, but for someone that's actually going to get out, because Robertson's the weak point in that team. If there's anyone where I'm going to focus, I'm going to be like, I want to attack him. I want to make him a problem. Get at Robertson. And that 17-year-old Mike Moore, he's not going to have no fear of Robertson. He's seen what Saka's done to Robertson. Everyone's doing to Robertson right now, and he's going to want some too. So I'm hoping the little kid can go in there, start the game, have the opportunity to run at him, because that's where we can create a lot of our chances from. And especially from what I've been seeing from Solanke in that last game against Newcastle, the right-hand side, Pedro Porro was a problem, whipping in those crosses. And Solanke was making some good movement for it. So I'm hoping. It's obviously a lot of hope. I'm hoping Spurs can make sure they set up in the right way. But I think with Ange, it's going to be interesting to see how we actually approach the game. Because like you said, is he going to learn from the first game where we went all out attack a bit too much? Do you think that that's
he's not going to learn? He's not going to learn, bro. He's that guy. He's that general, that leader that goes, no matter where you're marching, you could be marching to the end of the cliff. He still wants to go forward. He don't care, bro. He's going to do the exact same thing. We know that. You know that, bro. Like, he is very stubborn.
The thing is, though, with that, Dean, if you look at the Newcastle game, you look at the Wolves game, just in isolation, both of those games, Tottenham was a lot more reserved in the way that we played. We soaked up a lot more pressure. Even in this Newcastle, in that first half, we let Newcastle have the ball and we tried to hit them on the counter. The problem was, when you have Werner and you have Johnson on your wings, who are both anti-footballers, they run away from the ball. It's just going to stink, because when you're trying to hit teams on the counter, both of them are just losing the ball. You're getting out to them through, and then my man's taking a bad first touch. It's 5 yards in front of him. And you're just like, bro, what am I supposed to do here?
You can't win.
These aren't players. You can't. And that's why I feel like Ange is in that position right now where he can't win, because these are the players he's been left with. These are the players that he's having to deal with. But now he's going to have to find a way to get a tune out of them.
That was by design? Do you think how you played against Newcastle was by design, or down to the players he had available to him? That's the thing.
I think a bit both. I think it's by design that we set up that way. And I think the way that we set up, I didn't have a problem with that game in particular, because he did definitely put us in a deeper block. It was more of a mid block than a high line. And we had Sarr and Bergvall both doing the double pivot, dropping in a bit lower, trying to cover and be a shield for the defense. But in this game against Liverpool, we're going to see Basuma and Bentancur coming. So a bit more experience, a bit more rough and tough.
Bentancur's back,
yeah, Bentancur, he only missed the last game because he got a yellow card suspension.
Okay.
So he's back for you man's game, and he's going to be ready to. I mean, that's a physical midfield we're going to have in there. Kulusevski, Bentancur, Basuma. I think we're going to be able to match you midfield wise, physically, and even on the ball. I think we've got 2 players there that on the ball wise, you got Kulusevski. He doesn't have a problem picking out pockets, passing,
Kulusevski's
trying to
cold.
find
He's
the gaps in
cold.
the midfield.
He's serious.
And Ben scored very similar. But I think he just loses his head at times. What do you think you're going to be looking at and who do you think is going to be key for the way that you guys play and break down Tottenham?
Bro, obviously, it's depending on who plays, yeah. But I honestly think if you carry on playing how you normally play, it's the ball down the side. It's like the Salah. When you attack us and we just put that ball over down the right hand side to Salah, that's where he's gonna be the problem, bro.
It was the cross, the switches of play that were killing us against you guys every single time, innit?
Every time that you got to close down. You got to close down Virgil, bro. Virgil is a playmaker from the back, bro. He will switch that ball over. Bro, like wherever you see the thing with Tottenham, yeah, you leave a lot of gaps in certain positions, yeah, and we exploit it. Our manager's quick to see things and say, yeah, we can do that. We can exploit there, do that. And that's the thing with Tottenham. You got so much holes you got to plug. Because when I watch you play, you leave a lot of holes, bro. It ain't gonna suit it. If you do that against us, you know what, Liverpool are, we will punish you on the transition. We will punish, bro. That's the thing. We'll miss a few chances. Exactly, bro.
That's exactly why it could have been 9 or 10. It could have been 9 or 10.
It could have been crazy scores in the first game, bro. I was getting worked. My head was warm. First half, I'm thinking, it was 2-1. I thought, hold on, how's this game 2-1? Only when we scored the third one before half time, I felt a bit more ease. I think, how's this 2-1 at half? No. Yeah, but bro, you just got to be careful how you attack because you know how he's not attacking. He's not attacking everything, so you just got to be careful, bro. Because we are a proper transition team, bro. We are quick on that break, bro. You get me? If you can quieten down like Salah, not even quieten Salah, because Salah's got to do Salah stuff, bro. Like if you could just stop Virgil launching that ball to Salah, that's one thing. That's one thing you have to worry about. But you got to make sure your fullbacks don't go too far forward, bro. Because if we catch you, bro, there's no catching. There's no getting back, bro. It's impossible. You get me? So you just got to be careful. That's what I'd give to you, man. You need to be careful, man, on that transition, bro. Because we're deadly, bro. We're absolutely deadly. You get me? Yeah,
and that's the bit where I'd be looking at for Liverpool. Definitely, where we're gonna have to make sure we're defensively sharp. The structure that we've deployed in a couple of games, especially in the game against you guys, was so poor. Like I said, the holes were gaping. I feel like it's the communication that we're missing in that back line because you've got so many young players playing back there. There's no chemistry for one, and none of them are taking that role of being the leader at the back. So no one's communicating where they need to be, the positions they need to take up, when they need to hold the line. Because I think a lot of the times in that Liverpool game, they were trying to do the offside trap, but you might have Archie Gray that was dropping a bit too deep. So Salah was always onside. And we already know Salah's very good at timing his runs. He knows when to wait in that position and just bombing it as soon as that pass plays.
He's the best.
And we were getting killed. He is. He's literally, and because he's so fast, he's always getting on that ball. Even if it's overhit, he's making sure that he's getting to that. And then you just have the likes of Gakpo, Jota, Diaz, who are just blitz into the box as well. That just makes it a bigger problem because they all move as one unit when you guys attack. It's like 4 or 5 players just box crashing.
Yeah, that's what we do, Rob. Exactly that. We box crash. We just boom. We just move in one line with there. You know, our attack so fast.
And they all arrive at the same time. That's what it is. And they all arrive at like the perfect positions. You've got one at the back post, one in the middle, one pulling off slightly deeper. They all work very well as a unit. Obviously, they've played together for years. So that's why I feel like you guys have the advantage definitely over us on.
I don't think Gakpo will play, though. I don't think Gakpo will play tomorrow, to be honest. I reckon he's going to give Jota a little run out because Jota's just come out from injury. He hasn't had a run out yet. So I reckon it'll be Diaz on the left and Jota up front. I think Gakpo will have a little break. He's done well recently, Gakpo, so he mostly deserves a break. I just got a feeling he's going to put Diaz because Diaz came off kind of early against Man United, so I can see him having a full run out. You get me? But let's wait and see, man. It's a tricky one.
It's going to be interesting. I think the lineups are going to tell how this game goes. And even when I was doing my prediction prior, I was saying like the biggest thing with this game is not knowing how each team's going to go into it because Liverpool could, like I said, they could play a strong team, but Slot might just he might go and play a weak team because he wants to rest some of these players because they've played so much. And Tottenham, I don't know who's available. I don't know who's coming back. I don't know what Ange's thinking. So it's generally just who's going to be available to actually go out there and play on the pitch. But let me go to the chat and just see who's inside. Big up to everyone that is inside. Make sure, if you haven't already, you're smashing the like button on this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. As Dean says, we need some more customers in the building.
I'm never going to live that down, am I? I'm never
living that one down. And of course, I cannot forget, we're on the road to 1K subscribers. So make sure, man, smash that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, as you can see in the name there, Dean's channel is in the name of this video, and it's in the description on the video. So make sure you click Fam Zone TV, head over to there, smash a like, and subscribe to their channel. We're always on there. Trench Talks on a Friday night. Make sure you're watching that one because it gets real trenchy. And it's not just football. It gets real funny. It's a proper show. So make sure you're there for that one. But big up to everyone inside the Hotspur Cave. Big up to the bros. Big up to you, my bro. Subscribe to both the lads and like the stream on the way in. You already know where it is. Big up to Mally Talks, who says big up to Jords and Dean. He says that is the real Debo. Was lost slot will play the kids plus the bench. I don't know. I don't think he's going to play the kids and the bench. I think he plays some of the bench mixed in with the first team.
He'll do that in the he'll do that in the FA Cup. He'll do that in the FA Cup against Accrington Stanley.
Who do you guys have in the FA Cup?
Accrington Stanley.
So that's what I mean. You guys are all right. We've got Tamworth as well, so it's some easy games. So you can definitely throw academy kids out. In a coma. Good morning to you as well, my bro. Every single time, big up for checking in. And Ronnie, big up to you too. I think who else we got in here? We got Sheik as well, of course. Big up to Sheik every single time. The Man United boy took a point away from Dean. So yes, I hear it. Definitely come on, you Spurs. And then we've only got the man like DG in the building, the famous one. People say I'm a hater. He's a forever hater because you'll never walk alone on Wednesday. He wants to verse Liverpool.
Only for Wednesday though. Only for Wednesday.
No, he's lost his mind. This is an Arsenal fan. He basically said he wants to play you in the final. Is he lost his mind?
Yeah, but he wants a good game in the final. He wants a good game. He doesn't want to have an easy final.
What it is, I don't know if you know, them Arsenal boys are scared of playing us in the final because they know we beat them in the final. Hey, Arteta's finished.
I see where you're going. I see where you're going. They can live and lose against Liverpool. They can't live losing against Tottenham in the final. Yeah,
Tottenham in the final in Ange's second year after being told you don't win nothing, and he wins something before Arteta does. And this is Arsenal's best in 20 years. Hi, bro.
That is a mess.
Worst Tottenham in 20 years. Best Arsenal in 20 years.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Bro.
It's a mess.
Big up to manager though. He's always checked in to the Trench Talks every single time.
Big up, man. Big up.
Everyone in a like up the stream. You already know where it is. But moving on to a bit more into the game and a bit more just into Liverpool itself. Obviously, I know you, Dean. You say you're one of those fans who just want to win every cup, innit? A cup's a cup. You're all about just winning the cups. So this is a massive game to you, I take it.
Yeah, man. Of course, bro. We're in the semi-finals. This is a semi-final game. Like back in the day, this was a big game. It'll be on telly now. It'll be all the warm-ups. It's only recent time it's saying a big game, bro. It's a semi-final, bro. Like this is to me, bro. Listen, I want to win this game. Like I'll go full strength in this game for this game. I ain't playing games. I ain't taking Tottenham lightly. It's at the lane, isn't it? So, bro, forget the league game, bro. That's another game. The cup is completely different, bro. The fans feel different. It's a whole different vibe in the air. You know, there's a cup in 2 games if you win. You get me? You win 3 games, you've won. You're doing this. You got a cup. You got a cup in your hand if you win 3 games. That's all. It's not like a league. You get me? It's not a league game, bro. It's a cup, bro. It's a cheat code.
That's it. It's all about,
you got a cup, bro.
That's where I'm at. Like right now, it's all about just seeing those armpits. I just need to see them up in the air, lifting those big ears, just throwing it around. That's all I want. I just want that moment. I just want that day where I can really celebrate and cherish it. Obviously, you, man, are just greedy out here because you won the Carabao Cup like 3 times in the last however many years. Like, allow me, let me have this one.
No, we can't. We're not allowing nothing. We're not allowing nothing. We have to win this, bro.
What do you actually think of what your manager come out and said? Because he come out and said something like he wants to see Tottenham win a trophy and so on. I don't know if you
my manager said that.
Yeah, before the game before the Tottenham game in the league. Because obviously they asked him about Ange, they asked him about Tottenham, and I don't know if you know, before he came to you guys, we was in talks to him like 2 years ago. I don't know if talks broke down or something. He ended up signing a new deal. Things didn't work out, but he was talking about how he's got a lot of love and a lot of respect for Tottenham, and he hopes that the club, they deserve to win something. He wants to see them win something rare, tear. And then he was talking about how he loves Ange's ball and how the way Ange's played. Do you think that this could play into the mindset of your manager, and he might be? I don't know. I'm definitely touching at straws. I'm not like touching at straws. But do you think he might want to give Spurs a little chance in this?
No. Forget my manager of that. Like, he can miss me with that, bro. I don't care. I want every team to crash and burn. I only want Liverpool to win. You get me? I want to win everything. I'm greedy. I want the quad. I want all of the cups. I want to be able to say, I want to be the one that says, yeah, we got that. Because the treble, Man United and Man City's got that. I want to win the quad, bro. That's what I'm on. You get me? I want to win everything. You get me? I'll listen. If we don't win it, like, I ain't gonna lie on Newcastle to win it. I'm not even gonna lie.
I can't lie, definitely. If Tottenham don't win it, I think, I'd have to say Newcastle, because Newcastle haven't won nothing in like 50, 60 years.
No, it's not that. I'd have to face Newcastle fans. That's it. That's the only reason I want Newcastle to win.
That too, but also it's just, I generally like I said, Newcastle haven't won anything in 50, 60 years. They're a club that they're building up. We see them, they get into the final a few years ago against Man United, and they was unfortunate to not do it that time.
Crazy. They should have won that, man. They
should have won that. That was the thing. That was a terrible Man United side at the time. And I know they'd beaten them that season already, but it's one of those ones where I can't lie. I know if they did win it, all I'm gonna hear, Newcastle won a trophy before you did. Newcastle won a trophy more recently than you did. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm just not trying to hear it.
That's the thing, bro. My thing is very easy. I don't have to see no new, like, this is when, even before, when I was asking about Man City, I would rather Man City win the league than anyone else, because I don't know any Man City fans, bro. I don't know them. I haven't seen Man City fans. I didn't grow up seeing.
Never seen them in real life. Like, you
never seen them in real life, bro. Never seen them in my vicinity. I've never seen them in East London, anywhere. I grew up with Arsenal, Man United fans, bro. So I always wanted them to crash and burn. West Ham fans are in my family, so I want them to crash and burn. I'm about Liverpool, bro. You get me? I'm about Liverpool only. Yeah, how greedy, you know that. He knows.
How greedy.
He knows. I'm on that.
How greedy. These guys want it all. These guys want it all, but they can't have it. They definitely can't have it. Well, let's actually talk about it, Dean, because obviously last game you dropped some points. I know we're taking away a bit from the Tottenham and Liverpool, but I just want to know your general thoughts of where Liverpool are at right now. Obviously you're leading, like I said, in the Premier League, you're leading in the Champions League. Do you think that you need to go out there and improve in this January transfer window? And if you do, where should you improve to make sure that you, secure that title challenge and I guess go for that Champions League? Because the Champions League, the big one, I take it that's the one you want more than anything. Or do you want the Premier League because you've seen that?
No, the Premiership, bruv. I'm always the Premier League guy. I want my Premiership first. That's my bread and butter. I need that Premiership, bro. I need to get past this, man. I hate Man United chatting rubbish to me about they've won 20 and all this crap. I'm done with it. I need this. I need them because
you level it out this year, innit? If you get
level it out, but we've got 6 Champions Leagues, then I can start talking all like high chest. I can start saying stuff. You get me? But yeah, I've always see me. It's my league. Like, I need this league title, and we need a centre mid, a CDM. That's the main thing we need. Yeah. Like, if we can get
as a backup to Gravenberch or
no, bro. We need to in the team. I need Gravenberch to go and do the 8 role. I need Gravenberch to push on. You get me? This ain't Gravenberch's natural position, bro, and you can see it. Like, obviously he's having a great season, bro. But ideally, I'd rather Gravenberch be doing the box-to-box thing. You get me? Because he's got the physicality to do that. I need someone, a specialist, to sit in front of that back four. You get me? That's what I need, yeah. And then you'll see Gravenberch excel even more, bro. You get me? So yeah, that's my thing. Obviously, I know we're not going to get left back because we've got 2 left backs there, and Liverpool don't stockpile. So I know we're not going to get left back. There's no point in me even thinking about it. We're not going to get a right back. I need a centre back as well, me personally, because Gomez is injured. Like Konate's just come back. We don't know if Konate can stay fit at the end of the season.
His team was Matip, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Matip's got. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like so, Konate is slightly injury prone. I can't see Kwanzaa and Van Dijk partnership like for the rest of the season.
What do you think of Kwanzaa?
Bro, last season he was doing stuff, but obviously he this season he's what's it called? Confidence is taking the battering, bro.
Do you know why his confidence is taking a battering, bro? I don't think it's because of the stuff.
Don't talk about these stupid girls. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of these.
I think his confidence has been hit because it's been due to distracted off with like his DMing girls.
I've had enough. I've had enough of that, bro. I don't understand. See him, yeah, right? I don't understand, yeah. Like, and especially in this day and age, man. That a normal guy can get girls. It's not like I'm not talking about my experience. I'm talking about a normal youngster can get girls in this day and age. The man's a big time footballer on big money, like big 6 foot something light skinned guy living in Liverpool, bro. You can get any girl, bro. Stop doing this bait stuff, bro. You can get any undercover. There's bit undercover girls that you can get, bro. All this bait stuff you're doing, it don't make no sense to me, bro. I don't understand it, bro.
It is. Do you know what it is, though? I think some of these young players are so naive that they don't think that they probably, because they've been in the academy system for so long, they've been in that self. They probably don't realize how big they are
outside world,
like, and how outside world, like just the outside of Liverpool, they probably don't realize. Oh, I'm Jarrell Quansah, like I'm a massive player. A lot of people know.
Who's he got random? What sort of people's he got random if they can't tell him, bruv, what are you doing, bruv? Or use my phone or something, bruv. You got bruv, on a normal level, bruv, as Mandem. Like if you got someone that's making the money in the Mandem, you said, bruv, don't do that. You got runners that will do that for you. Pattern up, bro. Like we need you to make the money in it. We'll take them risks for you, innit? Like, bruv, pattern up, bruv. Come on, man. Like, bruv, it's mad. I don't care how young he is. I don't see me, bruv. We're big men. You're doing big men stuff. You're training. You're with Liverpool FC, bruv. What is that about? But I think forget all that. Yeah, on the pitch, yeah. I think the first game of the season against the Ipswich game, bro, we got taken off at half time. He was getting battered, and he was getting beaten up. He didn't realize the manager was ruthless like that. He's used to Klopp, just, you're young, bless your cotton sockers, you're learning. Nah, this manager came in and said, nah, you're losing your jewels, you're coming off at half time. And the second half, we won the game, and he has not regained his place since then, bro. Konate came in and said, you know what? This is my spot. And Konate just stayed there, you get me? So, and Kwanzaa came in against, I think it was Brighton away in the cup. And he had a nightmare game, bro. Absolute nightmare. And like, brother, every game he jumps in, bro. It's like his confidence is so low. He makes silly errors now. So
he's a young player, innit? I feel like when a young player has that like loss of confidence, it's hard to get it back at times, especially in a team like Liverpool where everything's always going so well for everyone else. If you're not doing well, you're the standout. It's different if you're at like a Tottenham where everyone's poor. So when you're a young player and you're coming in and you're not doing great, you're getting a lot of grace. Like Archie Gray at centre back right now, he's been good, but he's probably been viewed as being so good or being so, like looking like a bright spot because Tottenham are so bad right now. So it's just like, keep going on. You're getting that encouragement constantly. You're getting that like positive feedback. Whereas Kwanzaa, when he's coming in at the level Liverpool playing, literally it's highlighted, and they're battling for a league, so they can't even afford for any of the mistakes you're making. So when you do make one, it's like, oh, he's rubbish. He's not good enough for us. And it's like, it might not be good enough for league leaders Liverpool, but if you throw him in at a mid-table club, he's probably going to be looking class.
He's going to look good, bro. Bro, he looked good last season, bro. He was looking brilliant last season. In the same team that was running, like was near. Yeah, we was near the top last year. Like he was doing well then, but I think the pressure what Konate's put on because of Konate's performances, like it's just and he hasn't got that father figure of Klopp around him no more. Like Klopp's gone. Like this new manager come in, he's got no loyalty to no one. His loyalty is to getting Liverpool top. His loyalty is not to the players. Like I need to get my job solidified here. So I need to do what's right for me. Like Klopp had so much power, he can put his arm around Quans and say, "Don't worry, like I'll play you back into form. If you have a bad game, I'll play you." No, not if Klopp Slot's not on that. If not performing,
Klopp's one of these proper man managers, isn't it? He's one of those guys that build their team off of relationships and having those strong relationships with players. Rather, Slot at the moment, he looks very just focused on the tactics. He looks very focused on the numbers and just making sure things are right. He doesn't.
I respect that because these ain't his players. So end of the day, I've got no loyalty to no one here except from the people that's performing. If you perform, I'll have loyalty to you. If you got performance in the bag, like the Van Dijks and all these guys, if they have a one-off performance that's bad, you'll say, "All right, it's Van Dijk, innit?" But Kwanzaa, you my first game, you was nasty. Get off the pitch. You get me? Get off. Work your way back in. And Konate hasn't given you the chance. And even Gomez has stepped up this season. So that Kwanzaa's not before Kwanzaa was number one next to Van Dijk. He took Konate's place. That Gomez was a ghost. Gomez wasn't in the back. He was doing left back, doing a right back, even CDM at some stage. He wasn't even playing centre back. Now, Gomez has gone above Kwanzaa, bro. So Kwanzaa had to start again, bro. So he's got to, if he gets a game tomorrow, he's got to perform. And I don't see him playing tomorrow, to be honest. I don't see him playing.
I hope
see the manager doing.
I hope he starts because I feel like that's one player, Dominic Solanke, can bite off of that confidence. He can bully him because he's a young player as well.
We'll bully him.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because that's the thing with Solanke as well. I've been watching like a player like Van Dijk, he bullies Solanke, man. Solanke's tall, but he's slender. So when he's got a big centre back on him that's pushing into his back, he ain't got nothing for him. The hold-up play, they just shut his whole game down. But when you have a player like a Kwanzaa, who he can match for strength, physicality-wise, and then on the ball, he's going to be better. He's going to be quicker. He's going to be cleaner with his feet. That's the matchups I need. They're the bits where I can take it.
The thing is, that'll give you something to target. Like if you see Kwanzaa on the pitch, you think, you can get at him, you can get at Robbo. There's certain players that you know you can get at. You get me? You might not get see Robbo. I think everyone's misunderstanding. Robbo's not a terrible player. He has terrible moments in the game. You get me? He's not one of them guys who will have a bad game. He'll just you can see his speed's gone, his awareness is gone down a bit. But these moments in the game, you can get at him. Not all game you can get him. You can't just run him down all game. Like you might get at him once or twice in the game, and there'll be major problems. But Kwanzaa, if you get into his brain early, it could be a long night for Kwanzaa. He might get taken off, bro, and ruin his confidence even more, bro. So if I was Solanke, if Kwanzaa's playing, it'll be a Kwanzaa thing for me. But Virgil's not dumb. He'll say, "Hold on, what are you trying to do here?" You might swap with Solanke. I mean, with what's his name?
With Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa, and just say, put Solanke in a headlock. You know how it goes.
Virgil's definitely going to be there, so it's always going to be a problem. I feel like Virgil just adds that solidarity to your back line regardless. But I suppose then for you, just looking at Spurs, where do you think Spurs need to improve this window? Where do you think we should make our key signings? Because we signed a new goalkeeper. He's going to be the new backup / competition for Vicario. So no more Fraser Forster business because that old man was too old, bro. It was diving in 2 steps, diving in slow motion, like all these things.
Shoot the ball near his feet. He's not getting.
And he's trying to kick it out. Like, what's going on here? That save he made against you, man. I was like,
save him with his feet. Diving with his feet.
And he didn't even. It wasn't even like he saved it. It was like a shot. He just shot it straight back at me. Literally, he was like, "Fuck it, bang!" Just licked it straight up the field. I was like, "Nah. This guy's not filling with no confidence." Bro. But outside of him, where do you think we need to improve?
Obviously, your centre backs. Obviously, I'm not a real big fan of Dragazan. Is that his name? I say it, Dragazan, whatever his name is. That I don't know what he's. I'm not a fan of him. I personally think you need a centre back, bro. Like at least one centre back, bro. Because Van der Ven and what's it? The other one is injury prone this season, bro. Like so, you definitely need to address that. That is crazy what you're going with Archie Gray centre back. What is Archie Gray? Any midfielder?
Yeah, he's a CDM.
Yeah, man, that bruv, playing him centre back, it just you know what? It could be. It can go two ways. It can give him another position in real life, or it can ruin his confidence, bruv. But at least he's getting game time and he's getting all that experience. But bruv, you don't want to ruin these sort of players, man. Archie, like my dad sports Leeds, and he used to say Archie Gray's a great, brilliant player, bro. But you don't want to ruin this guy before he starts his career, bro, man. So I think if Tottenham could get a centre back, don't know who's out there.
I think the reason why we're not signing the centre back is because I think most of our centre backs come back before the end of the month, or they're coming back in and around.
Bro, are you happy with your centre back partnership? Are you happy with that?
Romero and Van der Ven.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with that?
I think Van der Ven's really good centre back.
I like Van der
Romero
Ven.
is good on his day. Romero just has some questionable moments. Like I said with Robertson, it's just a question of moments for Romero. He has lapses in concentration at the back line where I question, I'm just like, you're not really a leader here for me. So what can you do? And then he's on the ball plays really good in it, but it's just those little moments of aggression that he shows.
Can you afford that in your centre back? Can you afford that in your centre back, bro?
That's where I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if we can. And if we can sign someone, I reckon it would be more than likely be January for a replacement of Romero, because you're not going to have Romero sitting on your bench, innit? It's one of those ones where you're either going to sell Romero or sign someone else.
Oh, you're talking about summer for Romero, getting rid of him.
I think so. If we're going to replace him, it'd be a summer signing. But I do know we have another centre back coming through the ranks, who's currentently on loan, but he's supposed to be a top player. So I don't know if they might just want to throw him in the ranks. Might be crazy to try and build him into the team from an 18-year-old. But hey, we don't know what happens.
If he's on loan now, he's getting experience. So you never know.
He's getting experience, but it's at a lower level, innit?
What about your left wing, man? I don't know about I don't know about I think Son's falling off a bit. He's getting a bit old. And what's his name? Werner, bruv. You're still playing Werner in this day and age is nuts to me.
I don't think he's get much game time outside of this, from this window onwards, because we're going to sign a striker / another winger. Apparently, we should be signing.
Are you looking for what sort of player?
I want a winger. I want a direct winger, someone that can run at their players, someone that can play on the right, potentially come inside, someone that can score goals. You know, their output's one of the key things that I'd be looking at, because we need someone that's effective, but also they're good and they match our style of play, innit? Not another Brennan Johnson who's effective but doesn't match our style of play. Because I know we've been looking at Randall Kolo Muani from PSG. We're in talks with him.
There's a few teams looking at him. There's a few teams looking at him.
Yeah, there's a few teams looking at him. I don't like him. I don't think he's that good. I think he can score goals, but he runs off the shoulder of players, very similar to Brennan Johnson. The time that he did thrive in Frankfurt it's in the Bundesliga, where they play a very high line. A lot of the goals they're scored like that. And Nkunku, Kai Havertz, all these types of players scored 25, 30 goals. Werner scores that much in that league, comes over to the Premier League and can barely get 10. So I don't think that he improves us, and I don't think it's a good signing for us. So I hope Spurs don't opt for him, but it's one of those ones you have to see how it plays out over the next week or two, innit? Because I think it's just he's going to end up going to the team that he wants, and that gives him the best scenario. And D says you want the perfect winger. Then no, obviously it's not. I want the perfect.
You describing Salah. You said scores goals.
No, but I think it's one of those ones whether the output doesn't need to be they score goals and get loads of assists. It could be they get loads of assists, don't score a lot of goals, but they need to have an high output for either side. Like I want Aaron Lennon, like a player that just runs at their man constantly and is trying to.
They don't exist no more. They don't exist no more. Aaron Lennons don't exist no more, bro.
No, you have them. That's like a Werner's like a really dumbed down version of Aaron Lennon, but he's got no.
Don't disrespect Aaron Lennon.
Dumbed down version, as in he hasn't got the technical ability. He hasn't got the technical ability, but
Aaron Lennon was a scary fright. He was frightening. Frightening. When he a right winger though, Aaron Lennon.
Yeah, he was right winger. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You don't get wingers like no more, just whipping in crosses no more. There's no more crosses.
Yeah, that's what we need, man.
They're done, bro. Them sort of wingers, it's like they've been coached out of the game, bro. You ain't got no 6'4" striker no more. You might work for you having a right wing on the right hand side.
That's what I think we need. And now you're right, D. Odegaard. We signed Odegaard. That's definitely who I described. The man said I look like Aaron Lennon. Don't kill me.
Oh, he's going in. He's trolling.
He's definitely trolling me, man. He's just saying, and a light skinned guy that's Spurs. I hear it. You're just gonna throw him at me. I hear it.
Yeah, another light skinned guy at Spurs is crazy though. You got too many light skinned guys as it is, man. Way too.
I had too many, especially back in the day. We used to have all of them. But George, would you take Rashford? No, there's no chance. I want to take Rashford. Rashford can't finish dinner for. Bro, he's just not a finisher for me. He's just a hit and hope. He's gonna smash the ball as hard as he can, and it's gonna beat the goalkeeper sometimes. Sometimes it's gonna fly wide. Would you take Rashford, Dean?
No chance. Where? Put him where?
I'd go on your bench, innit?
He's not going on my bench, bro. Rashford is not my. I know D would take him at Arsenal. I know it for a fact. He's like
100%.
Like, don't get me wrong. When Rashford was on form, yeah, them days. But I think Rashford. You know what? Because Arsenal are so bad and that wing, he might do a job. But I just don't like his work rate, bro. He just looks uninterested. I can't have a play like that. See, my wingers, they work. Like the Diaz and Gakpo, they work back, do all sorts. Rashford just looks too entitled, bro. I don't like players like that, bro. Seriously, I don't like Rashford. I don't rate him. I don't like him. I don't like nothing about him. You get me? So I personally would never. I want to have someone like that, man. You can get lost, man. Seriously.
Not my type of player, man. Not my type of player. I do think that he would thrive in a new environment, though. Let me just say that. I think if he moves team, goes
he has to, bro. He has to, bro.
But you get a new manager, someone's going to coach you a bit better. I think Rashford will thrive. He just needs a whole new environment, whole new setup. I don't think that's in England. I feel like he needs to move abroad, just start afresh. And I think that he really finds. I think if he goes PSG or something, he finds himself, and he would probably get the love that he's probably been needed over the last, because he's had a lot of hate over the last couple of years after all the good things he's done for Man United. The fan base hasn't been so kind to him. So if he goes abroad, English players get love. You see what McTominay over in Napoli, them lot think absolutely
they think he's the guy.
Gallagher they think he's the guy,
he is
bro.
The god in Atletico.
Bro,
ain't Atletico top? I swear they're top or second.
They're doing cold, like, bro. Like when English ballers go overseas, they get appreciated properly. And I think Rashford will feel that love. So I think Rashford needs that, whether it's Serie A, whether it's France, whether it's La Liga, he needs to make that move for the better side of his career. But before we head out, we already know what we got to do. This is the worst part of the show, because one of us are going to get cooked for it either way or the other. What is your score prediction, Dean? What are you going with today?
Honestly, because there's a second leg, I was going 2-2. That's my thing.
Do you know what? Mad thing, I was going 2-2 too. I said that in my last one. I said 2-2. I was like, I'll take a draw because it's the first leg. I know we're at home and we probably need to get the points in the first leg, but I don't think we're going to have the better team available for this game. In the reverse game, I think we're going to have a better team available where we can actually go at you guys. Now, whether we can beat you at Anfield, that's a whole different conversation.
Whole different story, man.
It's a cup competition. So when we got a better team available, I'm going to take my chance and anything can happen. D, do you know what? I don't like doing combined 11s. That's just, I'll do it if I'm on channels, but for me, just because combined 11s are, they're like fickle, man. Like you can throw a player.
No, it is, yeah. I hear your thing. Combined 11, it's gonna be a long day for your team if you try to do combined 11. especially the players available right now, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, and the thing is, for me, like, even if you do a combined 11, it's just like, when you do it, people think that you think that player is better than that one. It's like, no, not necessarily. Just this season, and just a bit of a conversation, man. Combined. I might start doing combined 11s. Not at the moment, though. I think I'm good. I don't enjoy combined 11s that much, but yeah, man. Look,
you're a Tottenham fan. How can you enjoy it? We done a team this season the other day. I've got Kulusevski in the team. Don't worry about that. I find ways to get Tottenham. One player is crazy. One player in a combined 11 is crazy.
I'll take the one. If I can. And that was the team of the season. That wasn't a combined 11, innit? That was the team of the season. So I'll take the one if I can.
I think I put Kulusevski. I think we done one the other day as well. I put Kulusevski in there as well. I think they were trying to put
Kulu in the 10.
I put Kulu in the 10, man. Kulu's killing it.
Kulu's 10, but I can't lie. It was definitely full of Liverpool players, rightly so. You can't take nothing.
Can't deny, bro. Can't lie.
And that's the
It's
thing. If we
there.
did do a combined 11, it would literally be 1 or 2 Tottenham players in there right now. So it's just embarrassing. D just wants me to embarrass myself. That's essentially what he's doing. He's like, Jords, why didn't you come in here and embarrass your team for, bro? Allow me, D. Allow me, yeah. But yeah, no, big up to all the people inside. Big up to everyone that has been watching. Of course, D in the comments, Hellboy, Hashi Niaz, manage your door every single time. Deluded Guna for checking in. Ronnie, Sheik, in a coma, Mali Talks, Was Lost, Hotspur Cave, everyone. And big up to everyone that has been inside, who's commented, who's said anything in the live stream. If you haven't already, don't be a fraud. Show some love. Smash the like button. And as I said earlier, Fam Zone TV, it is in the description. It is in the name of the show. And it's also there. It's not hard. Get out Fam Zone TV, man. Them man have definitely got some content coming soon. If not, Dean, when are you not recording a video? Yeah, let's know. We need to get Dean on the consistency. When are you recording, Dean?
I know. You know what? What day is today? Tuesday, innit? I'm trying to do, hopefully tomorrow morning. Might even go live tonight. We never know. Anything can happen, bro. Might be tonight. You get me? What are you doing tonight? That's the question. What are you doing tonight?
Me, I've done.
Drawing me out like that.
I'm going to do a couple of recordings. No, I'm doing recordings. I've got to do a recording for an upload. People, keep an eye out for that one. Going to be uploading some transfer update, a video. I've been meaning to do that. We uploaded the keeper one yesterday, but we got some, of course, like we spoke about today, some updates from the striker situation, some other situations, I suppose. So look out for that one. Tap the post notification bell to stay up to date with that. And as Dean said, go do the same over there because he may be going live, if not tonight, tomorrow morning. But big up to everyone inside. Big up to everyone who has tuned in. If you're watching back on the replay, and yeah, man, this has been Durag Diaries. We're out.